All right. Let's see. I'm going to draw this out a little bit. How do I share this? I want to share this video with folks. Edit. Let's see. Live chat. Okay. Let's see if this works. All right, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm going to be opening something I'm super excited about. So much so that I'm going to put it off for a second while I get some more people in here. But all this nonsense of me figuring this out will be part of the video. I don't do editing. Who's got time for that? I got more stuff to write. But I'm so excited about what's in here. I cannot wait to see it. Live book unboxing right now. I'm so uncreative with my social media stuff. Is that even going to work, that link? Let me click on it. I have no idea if that's working. I'm going to share it anyway. All right. That's as much sharing as I'm going to do. Okay. C. Nelson. Yeah, well, it's only you. Can you enable landscape on Kindle for iPhone for Balloon Hunter? I have played with that. I cannot figure out how. Is that something you just enable? I have not. So let's see, on iPhone. Yeah, it's probably coming up super small in the middle of the screen. You know, I made that book to be best read in physical form, and it looks great on the iPad, and I kind of wish I could limit it to those things, because you can also read it on your computer screen, and it's purposely kind of big and just like an ugly, like it's the aspect ratio is just like perfect for this kind of screen, and that's what it's optimized for. So can I make it work better on the iPhone? Yeah, probably. I'll research that. But all I can say is, like, it's so hard to, you really need the words big or in person to read this. And when I made it, it was like, this like esoteric kind of arty project that I thought no one would read. And meanwhile, tens of thousands of people have bought the thing. So thanks for reminding me. Yeah, use your laptop. It looks better on there. Don't forget the Kindle app is free on all that stuff. And thanks for loving it. It's free on Kindle Unlimited if you have that. So enjoy it there. Not trying to make money on these Balloon Hunter books, and those are the things that do well. Like, I'm not even trying to be commercial with it. It does really, really great. Hey, Ironis, and Claudia. Okay. How much longer should I hold off on this? So here's the thing. I don't even know which book this is, because I've been working on 2 of these, and the other one's going to be coming in hopefully next week. I'll tell you a little bit about them. I've had great people I've worked with in like editing capacities and co-writing that I've wanted to do something with, and I've had this artist that I've been wanting to work with. And so I did one children's book back in the day, the Misty book, which I love doing. And over the pandemic, started working on 2 of the picture books. And it's taken this long to get everything finalized and formatted and find a printer who can do this print on demand, because Amazon right now doesn't support this aspect ratio or have, I think, the quality I need. So I'm going to dox myself. I think my address is pretty easy to find. I don't try to hide myself too well. You call it Low Pub every time we go past Pueblo? That makes me so happy. Well, every time your wife gets pissed, I find joy, and not because she's upset, but the thing that you're doing that upsets her brings me joy. So keep doing it. All right. Now that there's at least 3 of us here, I'm going to open this up, and it's one of 2. Oh, this is amazing. Okay, I'm so glad it's this one first. The other one will be next week. So what we have in here are 10 copies of Wanda Jane Rayner, Monster Tamer. Look at that cover. This is art by Maine Diaz. It's written by Matt Michelatos, who's my dear friend and my writing partner in all things cinematic. Like, we work on TV scripts and film scripts together. He's one of my favorite people on the planet. Brilliant writer. Check out his standalone books. Matt he's had this script in this character of Wanda Jane Rayner. I don't know. It's reversed for me. I don't know if that's a YouTube thing, if you guys are seeing it correctly or not. I have no idea how that works. Hopefully you're seeing it correctly. If not, if you look online on Amazon, you can see it correctly. So, Tango, have I not done the video for episode 10 yet? Oh my God, that's so derelict. I'll have to get on that. Maybe it's because I'm embarrassed that I'm in it. Oh, you see it correctly. Excellent. Okay. So Maine Diaz is a national treasure, and I'd say international treasure, because she's from Argentina, and she's a singular talent. It's not just her art, but her storytelling. Like, we give her minimal direction, and she just comes up with the most incredible stuff you've ever seen. This is the 2nd book I've done with her, but I'm showing them out of order. The first book hopefully will be here next week. Different story behind that. So Matt had this incredible story of this Wanda Jane character who tames monsters for a living. This is the first of what I hope is several stories about Wanda Jane. She's incredible. Check her out. I mean, come on. Wouldn't you hire her to tame your monsters? So he had this script. We worked on it together. This is like 95% him, 5% me. And then the other 100% is Maine. So look at this. She's dragging this tail, and on the back, it's the monster tearing up. And look at the shadow eating the UPC code. And look at the torn paper becoming monsters. Like, that's all Maine. She's a genius. And look at how grumpy this monster is at being dragged by its tail. Claudia, what age group is this for? You could read this to a newborn, or you could read it to your grandmother. I love this book. So these are some of the monsters that Wanda Jane draws, and you can see like look at the spiral bound in the middle. I love that touch. So this took so long to get right. The first time I printed it, the pages were off, and somehow like 100 went out the door before I got it fixed. But now it's fixed, and you can read about Wanda Jane, who, instead of setting up a lemonade stand, she sets up a little stand for people who need their monsters tamed. And then you've got this story of her helping her friend Augustus Lancelot Trout, and it's this crazy story of all these monsters in his room. And the way she handles it, like I believed in monsters when I was a kid. I was terrified of everything in my room. And she like demystifies that, but also does it by cleaning up the room. So there's a little lesson in that. And it's also an incredible bedtime story. It's something that makes you sleepy by the end. It's got all these great doodles. Anyway, this is like a year and a half of work went into this. I don't think I've ever been more proud to be a part of a project that I had so little to do with, but I have loved every minute of working on this. And what I would love to see is for Maine Diaz to be a household name, as well as Matt Mikalatos. And I hope you check this out. It looks incredible on tablets as well. Let me show you this. Ooh, there's the one coming in next week. I can't show you that one. No, if you're enterprising, you can probably find it. Let me see. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, download error. You no longer have access to this content. Oh, I would probably use Kindle Unlimited to grab it. Anyway, it looks unbelievable on an iPad as well, or your computer screen. So it's on Kindle Unlimited. There's paperback versions. I'm printing these through Ingram because they do the format that I needed, the landscape format, the full color. There's almost no margin on these on the print version. I try to price them as cheap as I could. Buy them and enjoy them. I'm not trying to make money off these. Just in love with the story, in love with the artist involved. And if we can get some excitement about this, we'll do more. Because I would love to do a book a year with Maine. That'd be a dream. If I could do that for the next 10 years, I'd be very happy. So great gift. $12.95. It's a little more than it would be if we were doing big print runs, and like we could probably sell this for $9.95 if we were doing big print runs. But unfortunately, this is the cost of print on demand. I have 10 here. I'm going to be sending these to friends with kids, try to get some toddler reviews, and maybe get someone to read it to their kids on video for me. But that's it for this week. And I will have another one, I think, in a week. It's incredible. Will Powell's in Portland be getting any? Probably not unless you ask them to order you one. But yeah, see if they will. The children's picture book market is really hard to crack into for good reason, because they're universal, these books. We keep buying the same, Shay and I have a kid. I'm going to be buying the same books I grew up on. So it's like hard to get a new book into the market. But that's the cool thing about being print on demand and self-publishing is like no one can tell us no. And there's nothing on the stands that looks any better than this. I can tell you that. I mean, like you just wouldn't believe how good and how detailed. There's so much to find in every page. Matt has a little rabbit, a pet rabbit named Bruce, and that's why there's a rabbit there. My childhood stuffed animal is hidden in here. Matt has a fear of wolves. That's why we have some shadow wolves going on in here. There's all kinds of little hidden stuff. It's you can stay entertained with this for a long time. Adrian's already ordered one to arrive tomorrow. Your niece is going to love this. Let me know what you think. Please email me or share, write an Amazon review, share whatever you think about it. Somehow, so I've uploaded this a while back and been working on getting it repaired, and now somehow people have already found it and there's a bunch of reviews online. So super exciting. C. Nelson's ordered one for the 3-year-old. Thank you so much. And you're doing, I think, the reader a favor with this one. I can, because so many other people work so hard on this, I can endorse it wholeheartedly and tell you, like, you're not doing this for me. You're doing this for yourself. It's a wonderful, wonderful book. Okay, I guess I have to do an episode 10 video. So I can't believe I haven't done that yet. So that means I haven't done a whole series review. And any other questions? What else is going on with you guys? How's life? Anything else I missed? Just a bunch of people saying it looks gorgeous and it's perfect and nice art. Love the title. Thank you all. Okay. Look, these things are so impromptu. I didn't know I was doing this until the postman showed up. I will send these out. Ariana says they just did their second watch of Silo. Shay and I definitely have that on our to-do list. I want to binge it. I want to see what it's like when you don't have to wait for each episode. And I think there's a lot that we'll pick up on that even I missed the first time around. And can't wait to get back into production and get the second season finished and underway. Hopefully we can get the strike behind us and get people back to work soon. Anyway, thank you for joining me. Thanks for your time. So excited, so stoked about this. And another thing, and I'll share a video later. If you want signed copies of Wool Shift and Dust, I know they're really hard to find and get. The Union Square Barnes and Noble had tons on hand. They had a big display, just a couple different displays actually, and I signed everything they had. So if you're in New York or have a friend in New York, you can get all three of them signed right now. And I don't know if they'll ship to you, but if you're not here and you call them, there's a chance you can get books sent to you. And Colleen, I am trying to get to New York Comic Con. I should have more about that soon. I'm going to be in town, so we'll figure something out around then. All right, that's it. Love you guys. Thank you so much. Peace.